up early, ready for the weekend. Getting 5 yards of compost. We're prepped, ready to go today. Got 5 yards of compost. Picked that up yesterday before work. Got it dumped, went this morning. 2 yards of Virginia brown, river rock, 3/4 inch. It's gonna look good. Hello everybody, welcome back to Sunshine Acres. I'm Jason.
I'm Kara.
We are into week 4 and final push of garden makeover at Sunshine Acres.
I'm nervous because I was really sore after the last one, but also happy to get it complete. So,
but in the last one, I was glad that the supply house was not open to go get the second load, or last Sunday I would have still been hauling rocks. But we got another day of toting those around. So I've been thinking this week I've got a little bit of game plan with the tractor to try to use it a little more, get it over the fence, at least lightly spread some of the material.
Try and minimize the hand carrying a little bit.
Cut that down a little bit. So we'll see how far that goes. We got, I don't know, 2/3 of the way kind of complete last weekend, so it's really get it buttoned up and start making this thing look good.
I would bet we're more like half done because we got to the second half, but this first half is going to need a little more filled in. Don't you think?
Sure. Drone video says otherwise.
The drone video says we have a lot more. Well, alright, we'll see how much time it takes. I like to be, underestimate how much is done, so I feel happy when it goes fast.
Yep. So for this week we've got 5. Last week we got 3 yards of compost, 2 yards of the Virginia brown river rock, and this week we've got 5 yards of compost, 2 more yards of stone. Did I say that right?
Yes, you did.
I think so.
So the may be cutting it close on the stone, but it's kind of expensive, so we're going to see if that gets us there.
Yeah, we think we'll probably run out of stone, and that's fine, but we wanted to undershoot that a little bit. So, but I don't know, it's looking really great, and for the money we spent on materials, doing the work ourselves, I think this is, so far it's turned out really well, and happy with it. So.
Yeah, it's going to look really good. And I got some flowers to start planting to add a little color. Not a whole lot you can do this time of year, but pansies to add some color and put some bulbs in, some daffodils and hyacinths. So just scratch the surface. There'll be lots more planting to come. But yeah, excited to get a little blooming going on in the garden.
Start to have some color in here. Looks good. So time to get to lifting. We'll see you at the end of the video.
Yep. This guy's gonna make it. He looks pretty sad.
So this is what we got here. We got leftover material. We probably got, I don't know, a yard of compost left there. So we'll get what's clean off the top. Get that spread out. You just saw us fill up buckets and the tractor bucket here off the dump trailer. So we'll do that. And there's Miss Kara. We'll get this stuff spread out.
Watch the lip.
So as you can tell, we did have to get one more yard of stone. We saw that in the clip earlier. I don't know if we really mentioned that. So this is actually getting into weekend 5 now.
Yep.
But it could have been done in 4. I mean, we took,
Yeah, this is gonna be half a day today.
yeah, a couple
Probably
hours.
to finish it, but ended up with 5 yards of stone.
Total, yep.
And we're gonna use it all.
So we'll finish spreading this out. We're gonna finish spread the last bit of the compost and then get some walking stones out of a front path and get those put in.
Probably a couple more hours yet.
Yeah, and then we'll probably call it. So almost done.
Getting there. All right, so gonna do some more flagstone in the back like the other path we have, and we have to steal it from the front because we're out. And this also, as Jason says, we're surprised we haven't killed a delivery driver yet. It's a little uneven, so.
Shaky through here.
Yeah, this is not gonna be here long term, so rather than go by, we're just gonna peel off of this pile. So trying to pick what would be best to leave here and what to move around the back. I'm thinking to leave these kind of smoother ones out front to keep the path even, and put these ones that have, to me, a little more character, maybe like that. Or I always love the ones that have a bunch of orange in them. I don't know if the camera makes it down here, but I'm thinking approximately that size and thickness, and we got to pick about 30 of them and move them around back.
just the wrap-up section of garden makeover at Sunshine Acres. So this is
Yay!
it. This has been so we're into weekend 5 now, but it should. I mean, in all reality, this is a 4-weekend project for us. We feel like.
Yeah, we just had to have 4 extra hours to pick up one last load of the river rock.
Yep.
We're just a little short.
Didn't want to go overboard with that. I mean, that is fairly expensive. So.
We ended up using it all though, so 5 yards of river rock total.
Yep, looks good. So we bought 8 yards of compost. We feel like we probably used 7. I think we got about a yard left over. But ultimately that'll make its way in here. So 8 yards of compost, 5 yards of the river rock. We estimated to use about 500 linear feet of edging.
Yep.
2 new planters, and 4+ weekends on this. So we're estimating our material at $2,000. Probably a little less than that.
Yeah,
I think.
that's rounding on the high side. We did have a little stone here that we used that we already had. So if you did it yourself, and it's over, we didn't do the square footage, but I would guess it's over 1,000 square foot garden that
Sure.
we did. So I guess that when you look at it that way, a couple bucks a square foot isn't too bad.
Yeah. I don't know what it would be if you were to hire this out, especially in today's economy. It would take us so long to get anybody to do anything. So, yeah, we're super happy. Great project. Lessons learned on this. Definitely like the 40-foot rolls of edging. In typical box store, what we saw, you were getting like 20-foot rolls.
Yeah.
And it was like half the price that we got it for.
Thank you, Amazon. Yeah, we probably still spent a couple $100, and it would have been double easily at Lowe's or anywhere else like that. I probably shouldn't say that.
That's fine.
Yeah, super happy. It'll make me want to weed it going forward instead of hating to weed it, I think. Keep it up nice.
I think from the first half to the second half, one of the other lessons learned I saw was let it be wavy right off the bat. I think we were trying to make some straight runs with the edging, and the straighter you try to make it, the harder it was because you'd load one side or the other, and it would make it wavy.
But even once you put it in there, you didn't really notice it as much, but curved lines are more forgiving, and I think they ended up looking a little bit better, so that was a good lesson learned.
Well, I think it's kind of just let the edging naturally do what it wants to do as much as you can without trying to force it. So.
And laying it out in the sun and getting it pliable helped as well. The second half of the garden definitely, we weren't fighting it as much, and it just, go how it kind of wants to roll, and it will work out nicely in the end.
But I don't know, we're super pumped up. We'll shoot some, show some drone footage here that I shot this morning. I think everything pops really well. The color difference between the rock and the compost, and now the stepping stones in there. Everything looks really good, baby.
It does. I have to bring up one more thing though, remember?
Do it.
That the drone said we were 2/3 of the done. I said we were halfway done.
I was just checking, making sure you were paying attention.
Look, at that point we had used 2 yards of stone and 3 of compost.
So what do you want to hear? You were right?
Yeah.
I was wrong?
Yeah. We more than doubled what we used already.
Yep.
We said we were going to bring it up because it looked, we really did think we were, maybe half or more done. But once you start, so that's another thing to consider. If you want to fill up to the top of that edging, started to look done, then the compost settled and we came back and put more on top. So it looked half or more done, but it was really a little under half done at that point.
Yep.
But it's done now.
It's done. So
it's done now.
We get to enjoy it forever at this point. So.
Yep. We've had a couple good rains. It hasn't washed the compost out onto the stone. The only thing that's done that is the cat thinking it's a litter box.
Yep.
So he's in trouble. We got to figure out how to stop that.
Yep, the cat's in trouble for sure.
Yeah, probably not.
So again, that's it. Wrapping up garden makeover at Sunshine Acres. Appreciate y'all being here. Hope this motivates you to get out and do something. Springtime now, so it's a great time to be in the outdoors and check off the projects off your list for 2022. we're super happy for this one. This is a big deal. A high five again.
Yes, super happy.
2022 is off to a great start. But thank everybody for being here. If you like this video, please click the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. Tell your mama, tell your friends, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.
Bye. Have a great day.